China and the US are currently engaged in a complex dance of diplomacy and military posturing. While there's no clear indication that China will take on the US in the coming days, both nations have made statements and taken actions that suggest heightened tensions. Recent developments. Military readiness. China has vowed to strongly respond to US tariffs and military activities in the Indo-Pacific region, with Foreign Minister Wang Yi stating that China is prepared for any type of war. China's Premier Li Qiang announced a 7.2% increase in defense spending for the year, emphasizing the country's readiness to respond to potential threats. 1-2. Naval encounters. The US and China have had recent naval encounters, including a collision between a Chinese submarine and a US sonar device. Both countries have pledged to avoid naval clashes, with top military officials discussing ways to prevent confrontations at sea. US preparations. The US is preparing for a potential long-term conflict with China, with investments in military infrastructure and warnings from US officials about the possibility of war. A US Air Force general has predicted that the US and China could be at war in 2025, although this is not an official prediction. 4-5. Key factors influencing the situation. Trade tensions. Ongoing trade tensions between the US and China continue to be a significant factor in their relationship. Military modernization. China's rapid military modernization and expansion are causing concerns in the US and other countries. Taiwan. The situation in Taiwan remains a flashpoint, with China considering military action to assert its claims. 6. Given the complexity of the situation and the many factors at play, it's difficult to predict with certainty whether China will take on the US in the coming days. However, both countries seem to be prioritizing diplomacy and avoiding direct conflict for now.